see dead people.
You're listening to a Homeboy88 production.
Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw. Man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? They in the street can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your
Welcome
ass
everybody to the Homeboy88 Experience. Oh my God, I went to the ocean, to the fucking Southern Ocean. Guess what I caught? I caught myself an Australian shark. God damn it, he was hard to find, he was hard to catch. But here he is, my friend from the land of down under, Jimmy T. Welcome to my new podcast, bro, the Homeboy88 Experience. How you been, brother?
I've been good, man. I was going to say you can call me Grande Fish. You know what I mean?
Tiburon.
Grande Fish. Yeah. How do you say fish in Spanish?
Tiburon, tiburon.
Tiburon.
Yeah, with the T, tiburon.
Ah, tiburon.
Yeah. But that's...
Bro, in Greek, it's just psari. You know what I'm saying? Keep it simple, bro.
And
but hey, man,
yeah.
I'm just happy to be on the Homeboy Experience. I love it, man. I'm just happy to be back.
Homeboy88 Experience.
Oh, that's right, the 88.
And by the way, I had oh my God, I had so many fucking listeners that don't know where the fuck I went, bro. They probably think I'm dead, but oh well. hopefully they type in my name and the new one pops up. Otherwise, I got to start from scratch, bro.
You know what, bro? What's up with you in always changing like the direction of the Homeboy88 podcast experience, video game show? I'm losing count, bro.
No, I got. I don't want to get into it, but I got banned. I think I told you off air.
Yeah, sorry,
but let's not get into it.
That's right. No, that's forget I even said that. Where's the neuralizer? Right here.
We could do sound effects. Anyways, today I want to interview my buddy on growing up in Australia. A Greek little boy growing up in Australia, mind you. And I did a lot of research. And he knows Spanish, apparently. I did a lot of research about Australia, man, leading up to it. I did. And I watched a lot of videos on YouTube. I did a lot of research on the internet. And I was like, God, I got to get this guy out. But that was like 2 months ago, bro, when we were supposed to do the show.
But, bro, if you wanted to do proper research, especially on my culture in Australia, you look up the movie Wog Boy, right? Okay. Look it up, bro. Brilliant thing. Or the TV show Acropolis Now, which is all Greeks in it. It's about Greeks and growing up in Melbourne, Australia. And, I mean, there's even Australians and whatnot, but it's very Greek, you know what I mean? But same with Wog Boy. It's very Greek-based, but growing up in Australia, though.
So, everybody check out Wog Boy. Well, yeah, like, everybody knows James Cook landed on Australia, but what I didn't know is 4,000 years ago, when the water levels were lower, there was a landmass connecting
Tasmania,
Australia to Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia. And I didn't know this. Maybe I'm wrong. People from India migrated 4,000 years ago, and that's who the how do you call them? The native people in Australia?
The Aboriginals.
The Aboriginals.
Or to be specific, because Aboriginal is one of those words that you could say about any native. It's the same thing. It's basically saying native. But more so, they're called there's the Kuri people, for example.
Oh, Jesus.
Right? It's like, because there's different tribes and stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
Did you say the Curry people, or is it
Kuri? Kuri. Don't say curry. Kuri.
Let's not go there. I know they're from India, but Jesus Christ.
Kuri, bro. And the Torres Strait Islanders.
Oh, okay.
And Torres Strait Islanders, bro, which is the other ethnic group of the natives, if you know what I mean.
And before we go, I'm going to let you run it, and speak about growing up and everything. But then I also found out that you guys only live in like certain areas of Australia, most of it. And Australia is huge, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost the size of the United States.
Pretty
and
similar, actually.
These motherfuckers don't live in it. What the fuck's that about? Tell us why, Jimmy. Tell us why.
Because you can't, dude. It is too hot. In the center, it's all desert, bro.
Right.
Like, I mean the wilderness, man. There is nothing there. People, don't get me wrong, there are people that kind of live along there.
Right.
But you can't live there. It's too hot. It's always hot all year round. There is nothing.
Oh my God.
But think of Mad Max, bro. It legitimately looks like that, bro. Like it is nowhere. No, yeah, you know what's scary, dude? There was a lot of murderers back in the day serial killers that would kill people along the fucking.
I saw that.
It's
movie.
called which one? The Wolf's Creek. You're probably thinking about, right?
Where he took people into like a shed or something in the middle of nowhere, the desert in Australia. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, that was creepy.
It sounds like Wolf Creek, bro. It could be
Okay.
that. Yeah, bro. I mean, look, man, that was a worldwide phenomenon, though, man, when you think about it, right? Remember the days of serial killers, dude? Like,
Right.
it feels like it doesn't happen anymore like it used to. You know what I mean? But back then, bro, like, especially during the 80s, I wasn't around in the 70s, but around the 80s and 90s, there's a lot of serial killers out there, not just in the US, man, but even down in my neck of the woods. You know what I mean? It's pretty fucked up shit. Let's just be happy that shit doesn't seem to happen as much anymore. That's for sure.
So apparently, how many cities are like big cities are in Australia? County Sydney. What's the other one?
Yeah,
Perth?
Sydney and Melbourne are the two main cities of Australia. As a matter of fact, Melbourne has surpassed Sydney now in terms of population.
Really?
Just in the city, though. Yeah, not in the state, though. Just in the city. Melbourne has the most skyscrapers in Australia as well, just so you know. So I'm giving you some facts about my hometown, right? Melbourne's the sporting capital of Australia, which is also a fact, and has won the most livable city in the world more than 10 times at least. You can look that up.
I believe you. I also saw Perth, which looks beautiful.
Perth is beautiful now, dude. Perth.
Holy
but yeah,
shit.
you originally asked me about the major cities. It's Perth.
Right.
I mean, obviously Melbourne, Sydney, Perth, Brisbane.
Brisbane.
Brisbane, which is up north. Adelaide as well, where Rhea Ripley's from, for example. There's Hobart in Tasmania, but I wouldn't call that a big city though. But there's also cities within the states too. Like, for example, in Victoria, which is my state, where Melbourne is situated in, there's like big cities. There's Melbourne, obviously, and then Geelong, and like with Sydney, there's Sydney, obviously, and Wollongong, Newcastle, you know, and so on, Central Coast, blah, blah, blah. And up north, in Brisbane, there's Gold Coast as well, which is a huge city. It's kind of like Miami, man. There's all these, you know, buildings along the beach. You know, the best beaches all up there.
These are all coastal cities, right? These are
all coastal cities, man. That's the thing. That's another thing. Most people in Australia live all along the coast, bro. That's where everybody lives. No one lives in the middle at all.
And what's crazy to me is when I was doing my research is that they didn't land and settle in Australia right away. Like they saw it, they landed, then they're like, no fucking way.
Bro, you know what I ask my family every time?
What's that?
Why are we here? Like, what business does like Greeks, especially for example, right? What are Greeks doing all the way in the South Pacific, bro? Like, you know who our neighbors are? You got Samoa, you know what I mean? Tonga, New Zealand.
How far is that? Like Samoa and Tonga?
New Zealand? Like 4 hours away?
4 hours away?
Yeah.
New Zealand is how far away?
2 hours away, New Zealand.
Okay.
So it's actually closer for us to go to New Zealand,
right,
than it is to go to Perth from where I am. Because I'm on the East Coast, right? But I'm Southeast Coast. You know what I mean?
Have you ever
think of us as Florida
to New Zealand?
Nah, man. But my best friend is from New Zealand, and I should be going to New Zealand because it's the thing about Australia and New Zealand, which is cool. Because New Zealand used to be part of Australia. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that.
It was part of Sydney is in a state called New South Wales, right?
Professor
New Zealand
Jimmy.
used to be part of Well, man, it's my neck of the woods, bro. It's my neck of the woods. I should know some history about my own shit, but yeah, New Zealand used to be part of the state of New South Wales. Then it got its independence, and you know, it's like Canadians, bro. When Canadians go overseas, and people that don't know the difference between American accents and the Canadian accents, they're gonna look at Canadians and be like, "Oh, you're American." and they're just gonna be like, no, Canadian, right? But it's like same. It's like Australia, New Zealand, bro. To you, you might think we sound the same, but there's slight differences. You know what I mean?
Right.
But technically, we have the same accents per se.
But a lot of people are so stupid, Jimmy. They think that English in Australia sound the same. They do not sound the same. I don't fucking get it, bro. You can tell. I can tell an English guy from an Australian.
Oh yeah, thank you, bro. I get offended, man. You know how many fucking Americans, especially Americans, bro? The Americans are the most guilty.
Shit. Yeah.
They'll be like, "Oh, you from England?" And then I'll turn around and be like, "Do I sound like this? Hello, homeboy. Do I talk like this, homeboy?"
I'm Eric.
Yeah, it's like that, right? Yeah. It's like all Scottish, like, you know, "Hey, homeboy, let's go fuck around." Yeah, yeah. Fuck that shit, bro.
Australians more here. It's more here, yeah.
Do I sound like that, mate? Do I really sound like that? I don't really sound like that, bro.
You don't. But there's a harsher. There's people that do sound like
they're
that.
The bogans, bro. The rednecks.
Bogans?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like think about Don't get me wrong. I can talk like that if I want, right? Because you know it's easy for me to do that, obviously. But that's the redneck accent, like. The country, like up in the fucking bush, bro. Like, because I'm an ethnic Aussie, we've got our own way of talking, if that makes sense.
Right.
Ethnic like, Aussie. You might not be able to tell, but if you're from here, you'll know. Right.
No, because me and my kids are watching Lost again, and they take off from Australia, and that's how they get lost. They're it all takes place in Australia, and they're going to fly to LAX. But obviously they crashed on the island and all that bullshit. But
are they Aussies?
There's a lot of Aussies on the show, like Claire, she's pregnant, or I forget the characters. When they do flashbacks, they had a flashback of a guy who had a ranch, and he was talking like this. Oh yeah, and,
you know, come here, mate. Get over here.
Get over here. And so
look at me, an Australian doing an Aussie accent, right? Doesn't make sense.
That's another thing. There's a lot of farmers in Australia,
yeah,
right?
And that's what I mean. They sound like that. That's what you call the Ocker Aussie accent. Like it's Ocker, like it's like, yeah, mate, yeah, beer, like you said.
Do they live in not in the middle, obviously, but on the show it kind of looked like dry.
That's like what I'm saying. Yeah. That's pretty much towards the middle, bro. Yeah, for real. I mean, it's not all of them. Like, you get them in the city too, bro. Don't get me wrong. These type of people, right? They're the real racist motherfuckers, some of them. And to any Australian listeners out there, you know I'm not fucking lying. Those motherfuckers be like, oh, look at this one. What's he doing here? You know what I mean? I'm not joking. That's the truth.
So let's get into it. You're Greek.
Right.
When you're a little Greek mamito, you lived there all your life. You didn't live in Greece. You didn't live anywhere else.
No.
You were born. Where were you?
I was born here in Melbourne.
You were born in Melbourne.
Born and bred in Melbourne, Australia, bro.
Let's not get too specific, but in like a suburb of Melbourne, right? Not the city. I'm assuming.
No, because the suburb that I grew up in is in Melbourne, like in the city of Melbourne. Yeah, bro.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Like I'm not far from downtown Melbourne. Put it that way.
Okay. And so, how was it for you, like growing up as a little mamito in Melbourne? Like, did you experience? I hate to ask, did you experience like a little bit of racism because you're
a little bit, bro? I experienced fucking no shit, man. No, for real, man.
Really?
Like, I know it's hard to believe, like especially Americans, because you know, not you, but there's a lot of Americans that are not cultured. Do you know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
They wouldn't know, like, when people think of Australia, right? And I've told you this over the years, but my whole goal was to change the stereotype. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, of what an Australian's meant to be, if that makes any sense. Mm-hmm. Because people, and particularly in the US, they think of Australia, they think of Steve Irwin. Like, crikey, we got a big one here, you know? And those type of look, and Mad Max, for example, right? They expect those type of people and kangaroos and snakes. And yeah, there is all that. Don't get me wrong.
We'll get into that later, but keep going.
But me growing up, dude, I'll tell you a funny story. I grew up, the schools that I went to through elementary and high school, It was the complete opposite, though, if that makes any sense. Like, the schools that I went to was all just ethnic people. And if you were like white Australian, I kid you not, bro, this is a true story, you would get bashed. You would get hit until you left the school. It was like reverse racism, if that makes any sense.
By who? The Aboriginal kids?
No, well, yeah, there was them that were coming to our school. And it's funny, one of our best friends, bro, you're going to laugh when I say this. And now it wouldn't fly, right? But, you know, he's one of our boys, so it's all good. But, like, his nickname was Shifty, for example, right? You know what Shifty means?
Right, Shifty, like you can't trust them.
Yeah, but you know why we called him that, though? Even though we could trust him, though. That's the thing, but, like, it's... See what I mean? Australia's a weird country, bro.
Okay.
Because he's Aboriginal, right?
Right.
And now to anyone that says that, right, it's going to sound really racist. But we all had these type of terms towards us, bro, between each other, if that makes any sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was known as Wog Boy, for example, right? Or like fucking... all the Arabs are like, you know, because they're Arabs. Because I went to a school full of Arabs, dude. See, that's the thing.
Let's not get too crazy on here.
Yeah, no, that's legit, man.
So what, I mean, without getting too insulting, what is WOG? What does that mean for everybody?
It's insulting. It's like saying the N-word, bro, straight up.
Well, it's WOG? It's obviously
when Australia
stands for something, right?
Well, technically it stands for Welcome Overseas Guest, right? Like that's the term per se, but it became a derogatory term. So at one point, Australia used to have a thing called White Australia policy, right? Where if you went Anglo-Saxon, like when I say Anglo-Saxon, I'm talking about that type of white, like Anglo-Saxon, English, you know, Scottish, that type. You weren't allowed in the country. They wanted just, it was a white Australia first policy, man. And then one prime minister, I think it was Malcolm Fraser, maybe. He's the one that allowed immigration, right? And then, you know, the floodgates opened, man. But when immigration first happened, like the Greeks and Italians were one of the first to come here, right? The Asians as well, of course, because, you know, we're not too far from Asia. But, yeah, man, the racism was bad. Like, for my dad growing up, my dad was born in Greece, so my grandparents were also born in Greece. But when they came here, they were experiencing racism left and right. My mum as well, she's from overseas. My whole family are from overseas, except, you know, me and my cousins. And you know, basically.
You brought this up earlier. Why when you asked your parents, why did we come to Australia? Did they give you an answer? What was their answer?
Well, funny, half my family went to the States, bro. So, you know, technically I should have probably been in the States,
Damn.
But for whatever reason, man, half the family came here, the other half went to the States. Yeah, and I said that. I'm like, why all the way here? Like, it's so far. Like, the
secluded.
one thing, yeah, man, that's what I hate about being from here, bro. As beautiful as it is, right? And it is beautiful, man, for real, right?
I saw. It's fucking beautiful, man.
I feel so fucking
secluded from the rest of the world.
Yeah,
right?
man, I hate that, dude. Even though the States, America is only to the other side of the Pacific, dude. We're both on one end of the Pacific to the other. Like, there is direct flights from me to you, literally from Melbourne to LA and Sydney to LA. So, like, there is direct flights, but for whatever reason, it takes 12 hours, man, maybe more even to get to the States. Even though technically it shouldn't take as long if you look at the map. Well, but, you know, they've all got different flights, like, and no fly zones and shit like that.
I don't know how the world turns, but apparently if you go a certain way, it takes longer because the airflow or something.
Does.
Huh? What?
Tupac knows how the world turns.
And ladies and gentlemen, go check out my Tupac episode. I just released it. So, anyways, yeah. So, seclusion. Because a lot of people over here in the United States, when we get taught in schools, we really don't get taught geography, believe it or not, man.
Really?
You don't know where things are. And I was looking, and Australia is what's the nearest country that's above you? Asian country.
Above? Oh,
yes.
above. Well, there's Papua New Guinea, technically.
Okay.
right? Which used to be it was an Australian territory, but half of that is Indonesian. So technically, Indonesia is very close to us, yeah. Which is the biggest Muslim country in the world, bro.
Really? I didn't know that.
The biggest, man. Yeah, that's a fun fact too, bro. They're all Asians, but yeah, they're all Muslims.
No, I didn't know that. So, how far is Indonesia from Australia?
To fly?
Yes.
Probably 2 hours, man, because it takes 5 hours to get to Japan. And Indonesia is a lot closer. Yeah, man. So, yeah, no, Indonesia is real close. And at times, there could have been war. Yeah, bro, about that.
That's
For me,
crazy.
it'd probably take longer. If you're in Northern Australia, it'll probably take an hour and a half.
Yeah, because from LAX to New York, it's 6 hours. So you guys are really close.
Yeah. So for us to Perth is like 5 hours, bro, as well. So, but 2 hours to New Zealand.
Explain that. Is the United States from Cali to New York or the East Coast? Is that the same?
Same thing, bro. Pretty much.
As Australia,
coast to coast, it's pretty much the same width, pretty much. I mean, America's not that much bigger than Australia, but it is bigger, not by much. But the width is probably very, very similar.
And ladies and gentlemen, did you guys know that California has more population than the entire country of Australia?
That's whack, bro. Straight up whack. Yeah, but you got to remember, the thing about Australia's growing big time now, dude. Like, when I was back in high school, man, like, no shit, there was like 3 million in Melbourne, bro. Right? And now it's over 6 million.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's grown like pretty quick,
big,
dude.
man.
So, you know what I mean? It could be even up to 8 million right now. Like, it's just exploded, man. A lot of people from overseas have come down. And people, migrate to Australia a lot, you know what I mean? There's a lot of it. Dude, if you came here, you wouldn't know the difference between here and the States, just by the way we talk, bro.
And also,
there's Mexicans here too.
That's cool. We'll get into that right now, but I want to say, as I was doing my research, you guys didn't start building until like 1910 and shit.
Yeah, we're a young country,
it was
dude.
So fucking fast.
That's what I mean. It's fast here, bro. Like,
how it went from like little towns and just like a little cities with little houses here and there to fucking you guys had the opera house that was built
in Sydney. That's in Sydney, but yeah.
But that's the opera house to us. They always show it every New Year's Eve. They show the opera house and the fireworks.
Oh yeah,
It's like it's a
landmark, like the New York fucking in Times Square.
It's a landmark for the world. The Sydney Opera House is a well-known, world-renowned landmark for the world. I don't know if you know that, being from there.
Of course I know that.
We look at that like, wow, look at that, like, damn.
That's because that's what you know, man. That's what the world pretty much thinks. Excuse me, when they think of Australia, they think of the Sydney Opera House.
Yeah.
When you think of Melbourne, you probably don't think shit. There's probably nothing for you to think of, right?
Well, where does the Marvel Stadium? Where is that?
In Melbourne.
There it is.
It's in Melbourne, yeah.
So
we've got the best stadiums in Australia, dude, and possibly one of the best in the world too. We got huge stadiums here, man.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and Marvel Stadium is nice, dude. And if you ever
looks like it
came there,
it looks like it.
Man, you go in there, it's a whole Marvel superstore in there, bro. Like, yeah, it's pretty cool. I just find it weird. It's weird. You would have thought they would have done that in the States first, right?
Yeah, I know, but
but for some reason they chose here, so that's kind of weird. But yeah,
Los Angeles built SoFi in Los Angeles, SoFi Stadium, where they had WrestleMania. So that's a pretty new, pretty cool stadium. But anyways, we got 6 more minutes until we take a break, but let's keep going. So growing up, let's go back. Growing up in high school. Now, now over here, you see all the movies. You see all the American movies, how we how we do it over here in high school life and all this shit. Same thing in Australia, basically.
It depends, man. My high school was rough, dude. Like rough. There was a lot of stabbings, a lot of gang fight. I kid you not. See, that's the thing. The way I grew up, dude. I've never showed you my high school picture, have I?
I know.
I should send it to you, man, because it's on my Facebook. But I should send it to you. And you tell me what it looks like, bro, because you will hardly see like it's like you'll
What do
hardly
you
see
mean?
like pure white people, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Like you'll trip out, man. It's
So
my
you're
upbringing was
saying,
pretty different, like compared to a lot of people's. My school had a reputation that will fuck you up, like compared
well,
to everywhere else.
yeah, that high school. I mean, in the United States, there's high schools like that, like in New
Yeah, but see,
York, and like
they're probably all like that. Most of them, not all of them, but like a lot of them. You know what I mean?
no, 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 no. Most of the high schools, don't get it twisted. Most of the high schools in the United States, they're pretty calm, even in
Oh yeah, of course.
California.
I
But
was gonna
like in
say
the
more particularly Cali and maybe New
but
York.
in
You
the
know what I
inner
mean?
cities, yeah,
Chicago.
there were those high schools you didn't want to go to. Trust me.
Yeah, well, my high school was one of those schools, dude, and
Oh
you
my
had to
god.
like survive, bro. If you didn't survive
Yeah.
there,
You
I
can
got
survive
expelled in the
anywhere.
end. From dude, yeah, man. My high school had the reputation that if I was in my school uniform, dude, and I was like, just say on the other side of town, right?
Yeah.
And people knew that uniform, bro, and they wouldn't fuck with you just because of it. Do you know what I mean? Like,
What was the
it used to
mascot?
make me laugh.
The mascot was a kangaroo?
Nah, bro, tigers, bro.
Tiger.
You know why? Yeah, because of
Tiger.
the Lebanese, bro. Tiger uppercut.
Perfect.
Sagat the falafel.
I think his name was Sagat, sir.
Oh, sorry. Oh, excusez-moi, monsieur. It's Sagat.
Yeah, the other one sounds too much like someone else. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I said. Falafel.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Anyways,
where were we? Fucking that. I just
your high
forgot.
school, high school.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
I mean,
My high school was
yeah.
all Lebanese people, bro. Mainly Lebanese.
No
Like,
shit.
90%. I kid you not, bro. I picked up Arabic because of
Okay.
that. Like, I can understand a lot of Arabic and speak quite a few words.
Wow. So Australia
So
is
all
like
Arabs, dude.
a lot of people went to Australia to get away because Lebanon.
Look up the gangs about in Australia, bro. The biker gangs are huge here, bro. That's a big thing here.
Yeah.
And look up the Lebanese gangs too, bro. That's a big thing here.
So there's a battle rapper. His name is Disaster, and he's Lebanese. He grew up
From
in
where?
Beirut.
From Australia?
No, he was born in Beirut,
In Beirut,
but
right.
then he moved to LA as a kid, and that's where
Yeah.
he stayed. So
Tell him
he's
kiss achtak.
oh, he's dope, man.
Seriously.
Disaster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a hip hop 101 on him, and if I can, get him on the fucking show. But that's
Oh,
in the
bro.
sky. But
Well, you never hear about Lebanese people in the I know there's heaps in the US, man. I know
Oh.
that, right? But you don't really hear much about them. Whereas here in Australia, the Lebanese are part of Australian culture now. If that makes sense.
right. No, but
Like-
this
just like
guy,
Greeks are and whatnot.
is a real tough motherfucker. So
They're
When
all tough, bro. They're all fucking crazy motherfuckers, man. I
Yeah.
kid you not. All of them, bro. Nutcases. They don't give a fuck, bro. Like, nah, for real, man.
fight on the drop of a dime, right?
Dude, like that. Like that, man. They don't fuck around, man. They're crazy, man. Like, no shit. I've seen those dudes, like, go for it, man. They don't fuck around, man.
Now, when everybody thinks Australia, we think rugby. Is that the number
No,
one sport,
man,
or is
no.
or is it football,
Let-
soccer?
Yeah, football. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. No.
Let me
let
tell you something,
seriously.
brother.
Yeah. No, for real though. Where I'm from in Melbourne, we hate rugby. Yeah?
Really?
Yeah, we hate rugby. Like here, rugby. Fuck rugby. In Sydney, they love rugby. Right? And this
Okay.
is why it gets confusing. Because in Sydney, they call it football. Yeah? Rugby. They call football
What?
rugby. Yeah. I mean, rugby, football. See? It confuses me, bro. So
Why
in
would
Sydney, they call rugby footy, right? Football. And
Yeah.
here, we call football, but not the
Right.
soccer variety. I'm talking about Australian rules football, which is nothing like rugby. It really isn't. I don't like rugby as a game. All my Pacific Islander friends love it because, you know, they're Pacific Islanders. They're real good at that shit. But to me, it's fucking... Have you played British Bulldog, the game? Do you know what that is?
Davey Boy Smith and
No. We used to call it British Bulldog. It's kind of like, have you heard of Poison Ball?
no.
Oh, man,
what
it's
is
similar
that?
to that. What's that movie, bro? Again with
Dodgeball?
Dodgeball. It's like that, bro. Pretty much, right?
Okay.
But rugby, but with rugby,
Poison
except
ball.
it's not dodgeball. Dodge the person, if anything, or get the person. So basically, all you're doing, it's closer to gridiron, dude, to NFL sort of thing.
Okay.
It's very similar. Think of all the downs, like you got all the yards, right?
Mhm.
Same sort of pitch. Even the goals are similar, right?
Uh-huh.
But basically, instead of throwing it like this,
Right.
they throw it like this.
Oh, but that's
Right?
not dodgeball. Dodgeball is
No, I know. Dodgeball, what I mean by dodgeball, when you have the ball, right?
Right.
Say, and you're running,
Uh-huh.
right? You got to fucking tackle, like you got to stop them, like a down, like
Mm.
when you get a down, right? First down, second down, whatever, right?
Mhm.
Except it's not called first down or second down in rugby. It's I don't even know the rules, bro, because I don't like the sport. It's not my thing. My thing is Australian rules, football, and soccer, bro. I love
Well,
soccer, bro. That's
fuck yeah.
my thing.
Remind me, because we're gonna take a break. We're gonna go into soccer right now. When we come back, thank you, Jimmy. We're gonna take a little break. We will be right back. And I'm back with Jimmy T of the PWC as he's dancing to no fucking music. Dancing to no music.
Good job, me turkey. Come on, man. I was pretending like I was driving, and you had to kick the fourth wall
He's making
down.
fun of me because I can't have any music anymore.
Oh shit. That's
Anyways,
fucked up.
man. So Australia. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about because Zoom sucks.
Australia, mate. Australia.
Zoom fucking sucks.
Yeah, Zoom, you're a zib.
Yeah, you're whatever he said.
That means dick in Arabic.
Oh shit.
Zib.
So, Australia. So as I was doing my research, I mean, this is just for the people. Apparently, and you've told me this before, ever since we did the Bigfoot episode like 3 fucking years ago, you said,
Shit. Maybe 4 now, bro.
you said Australia has the deadliest animals in the world, and goddamn, you're right, bro. I was like,
The
holy
reptilians,
shit.
bro. The reptilians are savages here, man. The reptiles.
So the saltwater
The Dracos.
crocodile. Saltwater
Our
crocodile.
crocodiles are the most vicious ones in the world, they say.
And there's some that, where's the
And the
one?
biggest, bro.
Have you ever seen a saltwater crocodile in real life? Yes or no?
Yeah, when I
Yeah.
went to the zoo, bro. Not fucking in the swamps. Fuck no, bro.
You want to go to this? But so they don't. Oh, okay. Listen, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a moron, all right? So
It's all
you
good.
don't. They say saltwater crocodile, so there's beach everywhere. So you mean to
Yeah.
tell me they're not swimming around and coming on the fucking beach, are they? Ever?
Yeah, fuck yeah,
What?
bro. They're on the beaches. They're not only salt waters, bro. There's freshwater ones too.
Okay, so they do.
Fresco, bro.
Wait a minute. So they do apparently get on the beach. You're lying, bro.
Dude, you know the Australian crocodiles are the only ones in the world that can actually go between salt and fresh. But it's not ideal for like saltwater ones to go into fresh, but they can actually go into both without dying or anything.
No. What I'm asking
For
you
real.
is, like,
They go on the beaches, dude. Do you want me to show you pictures? Wait, can we share some pictures? Look up crocodiles on Australian beaches, dude.
Cocodrilos?
Crocodilios on Australian beaches, Holmes.
So you're
Just
just
look it up.
to tell me
I'm telling
that
you,
there's
bro.
saltwater crocodiles
Yes.
on the fucking beach
On the
while you're
beaches,
putting
bro.
suntan lotion,
Yeah,
and
bro.
fucking cooking hot dogs,
Straight
and shit.
up.
And
Hot
here
dogs
comes
cooking crocodile doesn't matter, dude.
you're fucking ripping open the Hulk Hogan Real American hot dogs.
It's like, crocodile, what you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on
And
crocodiles?
They say,
Yeah.
and a fucking crocodile comes up and says, "I'll take one of those motherfuckers. Cook me up
Dude.
a hot dog."
You know, I read a story recently. No shit,
Yeah.
dude.
That's crazy.
Some dudes apparently they were fucked off on meth or some shit, right?
Okay.
And apparently, it's one guy. This sounds like it's not even true, but
Right.
it is true. One guy got horny apparently, and he decided to, for whatever reason,
Okay.
get close to a crocodile And guess what happened?
Okay, this PG-13.
He was trying to fuck a crocodile, dude. That's
God
legit.
damn it, I
I swear to you, bro. Look it up, man. I'm not kidding. That is a true story, man.
And did the crocodile fucking bite him?
Yeah, he ate him, bro. What do you mean?
He ate him.
Gone, bro. Yeah, he's dead,
gone.
man.
He's
gone.
fucking. They can eat
Arrivederci.
people. They can eat people.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
Oh
You don't want to
my
get close to those
God.
cunts, bro. Nah, fuck that. Nah.
All right. Hold on one second. I gotta do something. Parental discretion is advised.
Crocodiles, be advised.
All right.
Yeah,
so then I kept going further. Bull sharks in the Brisbane River.
Bull sharks all
Rivers.
over Australia. Yeah, bro. They can go into freshwater. Explain
God
that.
Damn it. So
That's not normal, bro. Even the sharks, there's a lot of sharks like they are able to get into fresh. I don't understand what the
Right.
fuck's going on here, bro.
bull sharks. And they're
Bull
fucking
sharks.
mean. You know,
They're
everybody
mean,
talks
but they're not as bad as the what do you call it?
great
The-
white,
the
white
great
sharks.
whites. They kill people left and right. But a bull shark recently
Mm-hmm.
did kill a person here too, man.
No, I heard that they're kind of aggressive bull sharks.
They're not as aggressive as the
Great
great whites, bro. Yeah, actually, California and
Yeah,
and
we have,
Melbourne
like-
and we've got the same issues when it comes to shark attacks, bro. By the
Not-
same motherfucking sharks.
Not going into the fucking rivers, bro.
Yeah, your ones don't go into the rivers, but fucking our ones do. Yeah, it's weird, bro.
Oh my god.
I don't understand how that happens. Like I was saying with the crocodiles, bro. Our ones are the only ones that can go between fresh and salt.
Oh, that's just fantastic.
It just doesn't make sense, dude. And in the sharks
Right.
too, bro. It just doesn't make sense.
All right,
I can't explain that shit.
Here's another sea creature that I was learning about. The blue-ringed octopus. One bite has enough venom to kill 20 adult humans.
Is that only in Australia?
Holy shit. Yeah, the
Wait a minute.
blue-ringed
That's
octopus.
only in Australia.
I don't know if it's only in Australia,
I don't think
but
it's the only one in Australia. Yeah, I don't think
but
that's
it's a
native to us.
problem. It's a problem. Like, you see that motherfucker, oh, look at octopus.
Dude,
And-
have you eaten octopus?
Yeah, no.
It's fucking, that's the bomb, dude. Nah, for real, bro. You got to get into. You know what? That reminded me. I knew what we were going to talk about, dude.
You know what, man? I got fucking octopus coming on my fucking ears, man. I ain't
I got octopus, man.
I got.
Hey, you
I
don't
eat
want to fuck with me, man.
Remember, he had to eat octopus in Cuba like 3 times a day.
Huba.
And
Yeah,
that's
hey,
it.
man.
I got
As a
octopus
Greek-
coming on my fucking ears, man.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I got octopus coming out of my pants, man.
What the fuck this guy talking about, man? Anyways,
What you talking about, man?
uh,
I love
Check-
that, man.
yeah. So check this out. If it bites you or stings you, nausea, blindness, heart failure, and paralysis of the diaphragm.
So in other
What
words, you're
the
fucked.
fuck?
You're fucked.
Here's
Hey,
another
hey,
one.
You know you're fucked up, right?
In the sea. All this is in the sea. Don't go in the fucking ocean. A sea wasp.
Yeah, fuck the ocean, man. Never again for me. And I used to love going to the beach.
A sea wasp. It looks like a jellyfish, but if it
Oh, yeah,
bites
bro.
you better go to the fucking hospital right
You
away.
gotta go to the El Hospital, bro. You got,
So
dude, yeah, fuck that.
yeah, but apparently, you know, there's fucking animals all over the place. California, Australia, Japan, whatever. I
Japan.
mean, people still go, right? People still swimming in there, surfing over there.
Dude,
Australia?
do you want to be truthful
Yeah, let's be
to you,
truthful.
man?
Yes.
I used to love going to the beach as a little kid. I'll be in the water, bro, in the you know, with all the sharks, homes, and you know what I mean. No, for real,
Right.
like, not a fear, man. As I got older, but for some reason, and when I say older, I'm talking about
Yeah.
once I hit my like mid-20s,
Yeah.
I was like, nah, fuck that, man. Once I started hearing how many shark attacks were happening, and I could show you some videos, bro. I got some fucked up videos with the death that happened here not too long ago. Oh, what was that? What's going on there? But no, for real, man. I just don't trust it anymore, man. The sharks are like savages here now, bro. And I don't know, man. Too many shark attacks happening now.
Yeah, I just heard something. Something. It's like a
Is it
spring
like-
a leak. Hold on 1 second.
All right.
All right, sorry about that. People had to check something out. I heard a fucking noise. Mr. Paranoid indeed.
Paranoia.
That's what happens when you do your show in the garage and shit. Anyways, so another thing I looked up is the Sydney funnel web spider, and its bite can pierce. And its bite can pierce. You know what? Let's skip all this shit. The inland taipan snake, the world's deadliest.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck is with Australia?
But don't worry about the inland taipan snake, bro. The second and third most venomous snakes are all over the city, bro.
Oh, talk about that. So
the tiger, the El Tigre snake,
yes,
and the eastern brown or the eastern king brown snake, bro. Savages, man, both of them.
You're not gonna believe this, and I don't know what the fuck happened. When I was a kid, I used to see snakes here and there, whatever, in California, right?
I could tell you some stories, right?
And now, I swear to God, ever since like 1992, never a snake. Now, one snake here.
The opposite for me, bro.
Yeah, really?
The opposite. When dude, sorry, continue.
No, I'm saying, like, it's weird. Like, there's no more fucking snakes. Like, that's one thing I don't have to worry about. But
nah, saying, bro, they're there. Hey, California got some fucking vicious snakes. What are you talking about?
In the mountains.
You got the ratile snake.
We got the stone cold rattlesnake. Yeah. Austin 316 said I just whooped your ass.
Yeah, right, yes. The way you said it.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, I love how he says it like that. The Los Angeles.
Yeah, Los Angeles. No, fucking rattlesnake, no joke.
But our snakes will destroy your snakes, but at the end of the day. But yeah, the normal snakes, dude, like the second and third most venomous motherfuckers.
Right.
They're everywhere. They're all over you. Like, but you know what, bro? When I said the opposite, when I was a kid, dude, I used to hang out at the creeks, fucking like just near water, like rivers, creeks, whatever, man. And even if it was hot, dude, like if it was hot, I didn't give a fuck. But you know what's funny? I never saw a snake, bro.
Never.
As a kid, never, dude. It's weird. Then I get older, and I'm just chilling in the street, bro. And there's fucking snakes around. Like, I'm not kidding, dude. Like
they're in the street now.
Dude. I walked over a snake, bro. I walked over a fucking eastern brown snake, bro.
Oh my god!
It wasn't there when I got to where I was talking to a friend, and we were sort of like on the bridge in the street. There's a bridge, sort of thing, and the creek is right there, right?
The bridge.
The bridge is coming down in Brooklyn or Queensbridge. Queensbridge is falling. You know, KRS-One and shit. But anyway, fucking yeah. So there was no snake when I turned up. Yeah, and me and my friend are talking, but it was hot. It was a hot day, and we're just talking and shit. And then I'm like, yeah. Anyway, I'm going right. So I go to walk towards my car. I walk over the gutter, bro, to get to my car. As I'm walking over the gutter, I freak, bro. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck, man? I'm like, there's a fucking snake right there. The snake didn't bite me, dude. Yeah, lucky I was, man. Like, I walked right over it, man. And that wasn't there.
What snake was that?
The eastern brown snake.
Eastern brown snake. People look that up. Eastern brown snake.
Look up the eastern king brown, bro. That's the worst one.
Eastern brown snake.
No, king eastern brown snake. Type that.
Wait a minute. What are you saying? It was a king eastern brown or an eastern?
I don't know, man. It probably wasn't a king. A king is a bigger one of the same snake.
Okay.
They're ugly, bro. Those ones, ooh. Like the tiger snake, bro. No, they're just brown. Like they. The taipan though, the taipan. The thing about the taipan, dude. Would you believe it's the most cupid snake?
No.
Like even though it's the most venomous snake in the world, it's not aggressive.
Really, the taipan is not aggressive, huh?
It's not aggressive. But if it bites you, right, their venom can kill like 100 people. Like with just their one.
Jeez, man.
One bit of venom, bro. Yeah. And it looks mean too. The black head with the sort of red body, sort of thing. Have you seen that? It's like a.
No.
It looks savage, but it's like a real black head. and then the rest of its body is kind of like reddish.
Oh,
The
that's pretty
inland
cool.
Taipan, Holmes.
I want to make my car like that.
I
But
love
you're
your
right.
car, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? The racing stripes are fading because of the sun. It'd be cool to put
Oh,
some red racing stripes on black. That'd look dope.
it is black. Your one's black, yeah.
And on my new logo for the Homeboy88 experience, it has my car on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Is
It
it
look
the
it,
Ocho China
it looks
podcast?
like I try to make it look like a record. It says parental discretion
Ah.
is advised sticker it has on there. And then it
Yeah,
says
no music.
it says
I'm joking.
Queens New York Records on the bottom too.
Why Queens, man? You're from California, Holmes. Why would you do that, bro? Come on.
I don't know. I thought
Queens. Queens.
because our fucking
Our founding
Spiro,
father.
our founding father of the United States of America.
The United States of the Greco, Puerto Rico, fucking
Yeah.
Boricua squad.
Spiro. Yeah. Shout out to
Spirit
Spiro.
eat spirit.
Yeah. Shout out to Spiro. Anyways, man. What would you say to people that want to travel and visit Australia? There's two questions, but first on that one.
Stay away from the desert. Get
Stay
away
away-
from there as a tourist, man. Don't be backpacking. You know what I mean? Like a straight up tourist
Why?
going down in the. Because, dude, there's predators out there, man. I'm not talking about just
What do
the
you mean?
animals, man.
You're
Look
talking
up
about
what
fucking
all the
turbo
murders that have
billies?
happened in that.
Are you talking
stretch,
about
bro.
turbo billies? Hey, there's the turbo billy. I'm high
They're like,
off
g'day,
meth.
mate. What are you doing around here, eh?
Well, yeah, I gotta put an
Hey.
accent in here, mate. I'm gonna drink Vic Bitter. Now I'm gonna drag you to my fucking.
Bitter, bro. That's an institution, bro.
I'm
That's
gonna
an
drink
institution here.
Forsters. I'm gonna drink Forsters. That's Australian
No.
for man, mate.
No one drinks Fosters, bro. I hate that shit, dude. It is an Australian beer. That's true, but no, I'm telling you,
No.
bro. Like no one,
That's
no
weird
one.
because over here we had like 30 commercials. Forsters. That's Australian for
Vic
man,
Bitter,
mate.
like you said, bro. Vic Bitter is the shit here, man. Like
Okay.
Victoria Bitter, VB, bro. That's what we call it.
VB.
VB,
Yeah.
bro. It's very bitter. That can you get that in the States?
I've never seen it. You know what? I might have to go to a
You should
shop
be
where they
able
sell
to.
world's beer. Really?
Yeah, man. It's
I'll
pretty
look
big,
it up. I'll
man.
look it up.
It's,
Is it
it's
bitter?
Call it VB, bro.
Why do they call it bitter? Is it bitter?
Victoria Bitter.
But is it bitter?
Nah, beer. It's beer. It's pretty. You know what, dude? It's kind of strong for a beer, yeah. But
Mhm.
like, once you like it, though, like you kind of love it, sort of thing. It's
Really? Kind of
hard to
like
explain, man.
Vegemite.
Yeah, I get that. I get that fucking vibe too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Tell
I'm
us,
saying
tell us
Vegemite, like,
tell us the story of being a little kid and eating Vegemite for the first time.
now we're gonna talk growing up, Dimaco, huh? Is that what we're doing? Well, yeah, bro, and for all our listeners out there, but yeah, this is true, man. For anyone that knows what Vegemite is, or doesn't, for that matter, I don't
The
know.
salty yeast spread that's made
It
out of
sounds like
onion
fucking
and
sprog, dude.
celery extract with tons of B vitamins. It has a lot of vitamins
yeast,
in
dude.
it.
It's good for you, man. But anyway,
Yeah.
when I was about 4 years old, dude, I was sleeping over my grandparents' house.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're a kid, man, you just sometimes you wake up before everyone else is awake, and you just I don't know, man. As what a kid does, he's curious, man. You know what I mean? And I was looking for chocolate, dude.
Okay.
I was looking for like Nutella, bro. I didn't know it was called Nutella yet, but I was looking for that shit, bro. I wanted chocolate spread, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And so I'm looking through the cupboards and shit, and then I come across this
It looked like
brown
chocolate.
shit, bro. It
looked like
does,
chocolate.
yeah. As a kid,
Okay.
bro, you think it's chocolate, so I'm like excited, dude. I found the fucking. It was like it's like
Yeah,
like
the
you know what I
Holy
mean.
Grail,
That's
the Holy
the
Grail
Holy
is in the
Grail, dude. As
pantry.
the kid,
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah! I go and get the spoon, open that shit,
Oh,
boom, took it. Have you ever tasted Vegemite Festival, homeboy?
no, but I hate onions. I'm a Mexicano that
It
hates
doesn't-
onions. So
Yo, yeah, you're weird, bro. I love onions, bro.
okay, most
Man.
people do. but not
A lot
me.
of people don't too, though. That's true.
Not
But
everybody
anyway.
like onion, Shrek.
But
Remember when he said that?
you're a cholo, Holmes. You should be loving onions, man. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, so I thought I hit the Holy Grail. So I get a spoon, bro. I go deep in that shit. Literally that shit.
Okay, yeah.
Took a mouthful. And I thought a bomb went off, bro.
Can you
Bro,
explain to everybody that's
was
never eaten
traumatized.
Vegemite how that tastes like Vegemite? Is it oniony?
Nah. It's
No?
nothing like, yeast. It's a yeast extract.
I know. It's a salty yeast spread with tons of vitamins.
Think of it. Yeah, it's got a lot of vitamins. It's good for you, man. It really is. Think of it as extremely salty, but not salty. It's salty though, but it's not really salty though.
They took it over
Like
to Australia
hops.
because, like I said, it's good for you. And I mean, like you said, it's good for you. Has vitamins. It was good for people. It was good for people.
For Australian families, bro.
Yes.
When I say Australian, I'm talking about your true blues.
Skipperoos.
Skipperoos, yeah.
Yeah.
Your true blue skipperoos. You took the words right out of my mouth. Like the white Anglo Australians.
Yeah.
Like your
Every
Steve Irwins.
household.
Every household, bro.
Vegemite.
They all love it. And it's going to sound funny, bro. And I'm going to get heat for this. But, me growing up Greek, for example, right?
Uh-huh.
My parents would tell me to stay away from the Australian house. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't go. As a wog, as we say here, right? Because, I don't know about you, because you're Mexican, right? But be honest with me, right? I know it's a bit more difficult. But you growing up Mexican with your family and shit, if you went to like a full white dude's house, like when you were young though, you were playing with a... Didn't your parents always tell you, like, they're dirty, be careful, blah, blah, blah? Be honest, bro. Be honest. Did they fucking say that? Because we should be able to relate in a way here.
Not really, but I understand what you're saying. Like I had a friend, we'll call him just Jimmy Bob and Billy Bob. I don't know if you've heard that story. That was my good friend growing up, and he lived down the street. So I went to his birthday party, and he came over here and all this shit. But anyways, keep going about your friend.
Yeah. So basically, my parents would be like, like they're dirty. Don't make sure, like, be careful. Basically, like, how can I put this, man? It's like, you know what I mean, bro? Like,
I understand. I get it.
Like, for example, and I'm sure you can relate this. Like, my mum used to have the plastic on the couches, bro. For example, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, to me, it's so stupid, but when you think about it, right?
Oh yeah.
You're gonna keep the plastic on the couches, man? Oh, on the sofas, sorry.
Well,
because I'm talking to Americans, so I gotta change that shit.
well, does that fucking shit get hot during the summer sitting on the plastic?
Yeah, it's not like that anymore, but at one stage it was. But yeah, it does, bro. Fuck yeah, it does. But anyway, my point was just, they're dirty. Watch out what you eat there and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the perception. Right. You know what I mean?
I got you.
But I forgot what my real point was, bro. What was my real point?
It don't matter. We're going to wrap it up.
Vegemite.
Oh, yeah,
it was about Vegemite. That was my point. Yeah, it tastes like shit. It tastes like salt, but you get used to it, man. Like, eventually you kind of, like, you can eat it sort of thing. Sometimes, bro. Like, but it's very rare. Like, I hate the shit. You know what I mean? Like,
it's like beer. A lot of people don't like it when they first drink it, but then they get the taste for it and they're like, "Ooh, I want a beer."
Yeah, I hated beer, bro.
Right.
Really? But now, like, if it's hot.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing beats a good cold beer, bro.
On a hot day.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Especially a good, a good cerveza, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
A modelo.
A modelo, bro.
Especial. Sponsored by the UFC, bro.
Yeah, modelo. Sounds Italian, bro.
Well, thank you, Jimmy. We're going to wrap it up.
Before we wrap it up,
we're not wrapping it up right now, but I wanted to move to something else. So
Good.
Because a lot of people want to know, kangaroos. Are they really in the streets, bro? Are those kangaroos in the streets representing, bro? Throwing up fucking the gang signs, bro?
Bro, they throw up their K's, bro, and it's on, man. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about KKK. I'm talking about just the KK, bro. You know what I mean?
You got the red kangaroos, bro. The blood.
They're big, yeah.
Blood.
They're in the desert. They're the desert fucking kangaroos, the red ones. That's why they're red.
Right?
Huge, bro, huge, like just huge, man. But the grey ones,
yeah, the fucking
which
blue
you
and
see
green.
like everywhere, like pretty much.
Yeah,
They're big too, bro. I told you the story. Yeah, did I tell you the story about one? It was about 2, 3 in the morning, and I was going to the fucking gas station so I could just buy some munchies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was on the weekend and shit. And anyway, so I decided to fucking ride there though because it's just here, so there's no point in jumping in my car or whatever. I just rode there, and no shit, dude. As I'm coming up to like, a street corner, right?
Right.
I see these 2 big fucking things, dude. And because it was pretty dark, right? I'm like, what the fuck are they, man? Like, as I'm no shit, dude. For a second, I thought, are they aliens? Like,
right.
Seriously. Because these things were tall, bro. They were like at least 6'2", 6'3".
Were they smoking Newports?
No, they just stopped, man. Like, they were waiting to cross the road, dude.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. But they but picture it in blackness, though, yeah? So you see a silhouette at first. So at first glance, you're like, what the fuck are they? You know what I mean?
2 of them chilling.
2 of them, bro. Yeah, like waiting to cross the road, but there was no cars.
Oh, I got you.
And I'm approaching on my bike, dude. You know what I mean? So I get right behind them, and I shit myself, dude. I'm like, what the fuck are they, man? And then I realize, shit, they're kangaroos, man, right? And then I'm like, fuck, what am I going to do? Do I just go backwards and pretend they don't? Surely they know I'm right here. I'm like,
Are
right
they
there.
aggressive?
Yeah, bro. If they want to be, yeah.
Whoa.
If they've got their Joey, for example, which is the little ones.
Right, the little kangaroo.
Dude, they're protective. You know what they do? They bait you, dude. Do you know what they fucking do? They'll jump in the middle of like a lake, right? And you just see them sitting there, standing up in the middle of the lake.
Okay.
But really what they're waiting for is for you to come to them, dude, and they pin you down. They drown you, bro. I swear to God, bro.
They hold
I'm
you
not
underwater?
joking. Yeah, dude. They hold
lake?
you underwater. That's the tactic, dude. Yeah.
Well, what fucking
shit.
idiot is gonna go in the lake? Oh, you're calling
Yeah,
me
but
over?
see, you wouldn't know
Okay,
it though. If you're looking at it, right, you think, what the fuck? Like, you wouldn't think much. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the tactic, man. They can be vicious, man, and they pack a punch, no pun intended.
They can disembowel you with their claws, right? Like rip
And they
open
punch on, dude. They throw hands, bro.
They got hands, bro.
And their kicks are strong, dude.
Oh,
if they
yeah.
kick you, you're fucked. Like you're going, dude. They're like giant rats to me.
They're like fucking Alexander Volkanovsky, just throwing hands.
Oh
and feet,
god,
bro.
the boxing kangaroo, eh? Man, hey Volk, what can you say? People are starting calling him the best ever fucking.
He might be. He might turn out to be, man. Look, I thought I'd put money. I put $100 on that motherfucker when he fought Islam Makhachev. And when they
I
read
knew he was gonna do good. He got robbed, bro, in that fight. I'm telling you, man.
When they said that Islam won, okay, I could see it, whatever. But
I can't see it. I could see it too.
But I put my money where
that.
my mouth is on the fucking proud Australian, bro. Not because he's Australian only, but I like that guy.
It's a
That
shame
guy's
he's a
great
blockhead, but
yeah.
if you know what I mean. No, but yeah, no, you're right, man.
He
You
represents.
know what burns me? Yeah, he represents absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a rivalry between us and them, even though we're all Australian, whatever. But
Right.
it's a cultural thing. You know what I mean? But between Greeks and Macedonians, if you want to put it that way.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, look, Volk, man, like he's easily the. I mean, there's a lot of good Aussie fighters right now, and there's another one coming up too, bro. That redhead guy, that Mortadelo, whatever the fuck his last name is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
No clue.
He's undefeated right now in UFC. You'll see he's on the way up.
Okay.
But anyway, but Volkanovski, man, like he's 35 now, dude, and he's still taking down cunts that are fucking in their 20s, bro. Like
He's a bad motherfucker, dude.
like he's just too
Nobody.
good.
Everybody, when they fight like Islam or Khabib, they just give up. Oh, I'm just gonna give up. This guy's just too good.
It was a bit too little too late for Volkanovski towards the end because really, yeah, Islam dominated. I want to say dominated, but the first round was his, right?
Right.
Clearly, to me.
Mm-hmm.
Second round was
Great
50-50, right? But the third round was all fucking Volkanovski dominated.
And the fifth round was all Volk. No, the fifth round he dropped.
Oh yeah, the fifth.
Islam.
Yeah, the fourth was even, and then the fifth was all Volk again.
Well,
That's
the fifth
why
he ended the fight, grounding and pounding Islam on the ground.
That's how didn't end the fight. Technically,
no, that's how the fight ended. You know, the time ran out, but he's on the top, pounding him out.
And the crowd, bro, the crowd were like losing their shit during that fight.
Before we go, fucking it's in Australia. You got a fucking Australian fighter. You mean to tell me you can't fucking give it to the fucking guy?
What do you mean? No, look, dude. I
like,
told you,
God
politics,
damn
bro.
it,
Politics.
bro.
I like him, dude. I like him as a fighter.
Australia. He's the fucking man that brought all the people to the arena, and you can't just say, you know what? Just give it to the fucking guy.
Oh, dude, man. Yeah, he represents Australia. Absolutely, dude. Like, he does. But there's a part of me at the same time that it's hard to explain, bro.
No, I get it.
It runs deep, you know what I mean? But yeah, man. Doesn't mean I'm not proud of him per se. It burns me saying that, but I'll tell you. You know what I mean? Like, I've never said that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Jimmy.
it burns. But before we go, man, we didn't even talk about the soccer, which I wanted to correct you about.
Oh, my God. Go ahead. Run it.
Do we have time?
Quick because, we have...
You talk about Greece being shit. Greek boxers are shit, but Greek boxers that are not from Greece are actually very good, bro. Just quietly.
Yeah, we got
I'm
6
just
minutes.
saying.
6 minutes, Dougie Fresh on.
Dougie Fresh, yeah.
We got 6 minutes. Talk about soccer, man. Talk about soccer in Australia. You guys have a pretty
Australia
good
done
team.
better than Mexico, bro. Funny enough.
You guys have a pretty good team. I'm not going to lie.
Not really on paper, nah. But the US and Australia are very similar in the way. But Australia went further than even America. But don't worry about Australia. Australia always qualify for the World Cups, bro. Always. They're always there. Anyway. But I've got a bone to pick about Greece, bro. Because Greece are former European champions too, bro. We've won a major tournament, 2004.
Really?
Look that shit up, So we've won shit. All right, motherfucker.
Well, I'm going to say this about the United States. They're kicking ass right now.
Yeah, amongst your area, fuck yeah. Just like Australia kick us we're in the Asian Confederation,
They're
for example,
winning on the CONCACAF tournament.
CONCACAF, how many strong? There's only Mexico, bro. That's it. Canada's on the way up. The rest all suck.
We whooped Canada's ass.
Yeah, Canada's not as good as the US technically, but it's always the US and Mexico, bro. That's it in the Gold Cup, bro. Jamaica, one day they're all right, they're suddenly decent, and then for 10 years they're shit.
No,
you know what I mean?
The US is
it's always the US and Mexico. That's it, bro. And Canada now is the other one that's on the rise. But still, they're kind of sucky. But still, they've got one player though that's one of the world's best players right now, dude.
Who?
Canada.
Okay. Oh yeah. Davis.
Davies? LaFonso Davis, bro.
Okay.
LaFonso Davis, bro. That motherfucker is a star for real. Plays for Bayern Munchen in Germany, but he's a gun, bro.
He's fast as fuck, man.
He plays in the fullback position, but those guys are like in the defensive area, but they attack too. Like they're running all amongst the wings. You know what I mean?
It's a shame that Greca invented a lot of things, but they're not good at any of them.
Excuse me?
They probably invented wrestling and boxing.
We did. No, not probably. We did. MMA, we did. Boxing, we did. Wrestling, we did.
Champion in the fucking UFC. Not one.
That's ever been champion or right now?
Probably ever either.
Actually, Theodorou, who passed away, unfortunately.
He was a UFC
remember
champion?
Elias Theodorou? No, he won the what do you call it? The fucking in the house, bro. What's it called? Ultimate Fighter.
Oh, okay.
He died, dude. He died last year. I don't know if you know who I'm talking. He's a pretty boy, dude, from Canada, but really.
I know his name, Elias Theodorou.
Yeah, with the long hair, you'll know his face, dude. But he passed away from cancer.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding with you.
No, you're not.
You know,
I know Mexicans are fucking. You've got an abundance of fucking great fighters and shit, right? That's true.
We got Chavez, bro. I mean, what the fuck?
I know.
What else
Hey,
you got,
not just Chavez, bro. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? In MMA, fucking in
I'm
boxing,
just busting your chops. But
the Puerto Ricans are better, but
before we go, man, I want you to plug your show. Where can they find you, Jimmy? Thank you for hopping on, brother.
Well, if you want to hear me talk lucha libre, right? Well, you can, because that's what I do, actually, as a matter of fact. I'll talk about professional wrestling. I know it sounds whack now after we're just talking about everything but wrestling. But you can find me on the pwcnetwork.podbean.com, where you can find all my shows, including others. And it's not just wrestling. We've got paranormal shows, politics shows, just everyday type of stuff shows too, man. But it's mainly a wrestling channel that has other things as well. Also, channelattitude.com, where for $5 you get the best talk in all of pro wrestling. And I'm sorry to say this, but Hameen Media Group, I'm looking at you, homeboy, because...
No, it's all good. It's all good.
HameenMediaGroup.podbean.com for all our affiliate shows, man. And that's a wrap by me. But, and if you want to follow me, you can on Twitter at DJ MassFX and at the PWC Network. And that's it.
Ben Hameen's always been cool to me. Every time I've hopped in the show, he says, "What's up, Mr. Homeboy?" So
I've heard him say that too.
Yeah, we've always been cool with each other. He loves hip hop. I love hip hop. I asked him to do a show with me. He said, "Hey, maybe one day." So you never know.
Is that what he said? Maybe one day. Oh God,
well,
man.
he said he's super busy. He's super busy.
He is, man. That's why I don't even though like I work for him and Vince Russo, I don't actually ask him to do shit.
Imagine me and him doing a hip hop show. I think that'd be dope.
He's good. He knows a lot, man. You should do a hip hop freaking show, dude. We haven't even done that
in the future, man. But time's running out. Thank you, Jimmy T. This has been another episode of the Homeboy88 Experience. He's waving by on an audio fucking format. That's all right.
Ciao.
Ciao. Peace out. I'm going to end it with a fucking generic little jingle.
A-Town down.
Yeah.
Bird City.
Let's echo this shit out. Say something cool, and then I'm going to echo this shit out.
Bird City, y'all.